Hi, welcome. Hope you are doing great. Just making sure that we are streaming. Yeah, perfect. So welcome to this bonus session that's going to be all about offer ladders and how to keep our customers, our clients happy for a very long time. Because the one that is absolute the easiest to sell to is people that already know your value, right? And they are already your clients. So we're going to talk a little bit how that can look in the future, how you can build out an offer ladder and how you can actually do it using virtual events. I'm going to share a little bit about our strategy because we have been doing, I have been in this niche that I am in now for over 3.5 years. And before that, I was in fitness, right? But if you look at the way that we work now, because in my fitness business, I never reached where I am today because I pivot before. But I hit the 6 figures. And when I hit 6 figures in this business that I am in today, that was when I started to build out different kind of offer ladders and how to really master that using virtual events. And that is a strategy that we teach our clients inside Get Clients Revolution that have gone through our academy. They've gone through our academy. They have one offer. They are usually at 6 figures, maybe above or right below. So, and we start building our offer ladders. But I think, and I believe, and I strongly suggest that you start out with one message, one offer, and one launch. That is the simplest way. And you run that on repeat until you hit 6 figures. Okay? Until you start making money out of that. So you can actually see, yeah, this works. Okay. And there is no right and wrong when it comes to lower ticket, higher ticket, medium ticket for that. That is your decision. And I am there to support you. We have had one meeting inside for the one that joined the early bird of the Sales Academy. And we talked a lot about how I'm there to support you in whatever that you want. Then I can, of course, say to you that I believe that we should actually increase the price of this. This is way too low. We need to look at ways of increasing the price because you can do just small shifters inside your program that you actually run in order to be able to increase the price, right? So I'm there to support you. So I'm not saying it needs to be in a certain way, but will you hit 6 figures faster with a higher ticket? Yeah, because you don't need so many clients, right? And if you have a lower ticket, let's say we have a $27 membership, we need a lot of people in order to hit 6 figures. So it might take longer, but both works. It's just that one usually have a way faster track to the 6 figures than the other, right? But then it might be time to look into, doesn't matter which one of this you choose, to look into start building offer ladders to be able to move clients between different kind of offers, okay? And we have made our normal offer ladder kind of simple. So we have free stuff, and then we have lower ticket, and then we have medium ticket, then we have high ticket, and we have one-to-one, okay? And most clients that comes in, either from a free, they might buy a course, they might join our membership, and then they kind of start getting see a little result. So they urge for more and say, hey, I really like the strategy that I bought. How can I move further? I want this and this and this as well. And they start move up the offer ladder, right? Some people come in the middle. Some people come in down here. Some people actually go right into the one-to-one coaching. Okay, so they start up here and they usually stay up here. My one-to-one clients usually stay for a very, very long time. That when I only work with 5, so I don't have those many spots open, right? Because if one of those clients decide to stay 12 months, yeah, there will not be another client in because those spots are limited. But they can come in any of these offer ladders, and you can build out your launches to which one of these. I can build a lot. So this launch, we have our front offer is the Sales Made Simple Academy. It's kind of the lower end, right? It's not our high ticket offer. That is Get Clients Revolution. Next step is the one-to-one. Neither of those. We don't have that in the front end, right? Because it's not right for this audience. So we have the medium ticket, our Sales Academy, right? But I could have run the launch for a membership. I could have run the launch for a smaller program, a course. I can actually run a launch for any of these. Doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. And a couple of times I have run launches, and it has been mostly for the 5 for webinars. And I have noticed in the audience that most of the audience already have offers. They're already selling them. They're just curious in how they can utilize webinars. And I shift, so I sell only the webinar formula in though it have happened. That is the beauty by having different kind of offers, that you can kind of pivot and work your way through them. But there is not, you don't want to start out there, because it's going to be a lot. Okay, it's going to be a lot. You always want the front end, the free stuff that people kind of can get to know you, that can get to like you, they get to know exactly what you're about, and those kind of things, right? And from that, and we use that event. You can have different kind of things, but now we talk about having a free event that you come across as many people as possible in order for you to reach a lot of people, to start getting eyes on you, right? And then you open the cart for whatever offer that you have decided, okay? And that you run in a cycle. And then somewhere along the way, you want to start sketching things out and start writing on a piece of paper. How can I now move people forward? And what usually happens when you have started work with clients, you are going to see what they urge more of, right? What do they need more of? And one thing that I noticed a lot of my clients have started to need, I would say especially the last year or so, is more support in mindset. You get stuck and you don't know what to do, and you feel you're doing everything wrong, and you're going into sales with a desperate mindset. There is so much feelings and emotions around what we are doing now compared to 2019, 2020, because the world has shifted. The world looks different. Our mindset is different. We have changed. The world have changed, right? A lot of things have happened. And in your niche, as all other niches out there, there's a massive more amount of people. And we can't break through. It feels like we can't break through the noise. And no one is paying attention, and we get more and more and more desperate. And a lot of people need someone to help them overcome those kind of things. So I have added way more mindset, right? Way more mindset. And that we had before, we had way more only strategic things. But what I noticed was that a lot of people had access to the strategies. They were doing the entire strategies, but they still didn't get a result because they were doing it with the wrong mindset. They set them up before to fail. They kind of spiral their own business, their own launches out of control, because they couldn't focus, because they entered the launch with the wrong mindset, right? That is what have happened, which means our program have pivoted way more into mindset, into those kind of deep, right? So much that we're actually opening a membership just for that. So that our clients are going to get this, but people that need, they have all the strategies, they have everything. They just need that kind of be able to talk, be able to get the support, be able to have someone that is going to tell them that this is the mind. This is how you want to think, right? This is what you want to look at. Do this training around go and do this and that. And so that is coming in kind of the future. That is how you can look at your market. What are your clients, when you start getting clients, what are they telling you? right? But when people have gone through your program, what is the frequently asked questions they get? And do you have the knowledge, the skill set to keep on helping them, right? And that should be a higher tier of an offer. So they move from this offer that might be a 3-month weight loss program, for example. And now this woman have lost weight and she's, wow, but she's gonna need more support. That is why long program are going to give people better results, because what's gonna happen is that somewhere along the way, something happened, and that is when they need you. A lot of people want really short program, want to build really short program. And unfortunately, people get a result and then they go out on their own and something happened and they're back where they started and you are not there to support them. That is why longer program, 12-month program, for an example, have a really high rate of success, because the journey is this. And you are there to support them every time they go back here. So you kick them up and then they go back. You kick them up and that curve is going to be lower like this, going to even out. But unfortunately, what happens is that we build 3-month program and we don't have a way of keep on helping them to move them from one container to another, which means your clients is going to get the result after 3 months. They're going to leave your program, boom, they're going to go down here and no one is there to catch them, right? I wouldn't buy those kind of short program. I would buy VIP days for a specific thing, right? For a specific, let's say I want to learn, I don't know, let's say I actually wanted to learn how to create a webinar. I could get taught that strategy in a day, right? I don't need 6-month program to teach the strategy in itself. What I need the month for is the support to go out and execute, right? I'm going to run that webinar. Now what? Oh, no one showed up. Now what? Oh, I didn't close any sales. Now what? Oh, I need to write emails as well. Now what? That is why the program have a higher success rate. But when you kind of are the person that I want you to be, the CEO, that take responsibility, that don't come up with any excuses, right? That leave the excuses at the door and step up and actually take your business seriously, then VIP days would be something that you might want to do, right? You might want to do that for your clients, but you need to understand that you need to have something more to offer them, because what happens is that they get that and it's valuable for the moment. They have access to the strategy and they're going to go out and crush it. And then something happens, so they go down the curve and you are not there. And that is something you want to talk to your clients about, that give them that future costing, so they say to themselves, yeah, I can see myself this happening 3 months from now. Maybe I should be in your program. Maybe you should join your 12-month mastermind, so I can actually have someone there to support me, right? Our Get Clients Revolution is a 12-month program, and it's 12 months, and it's not like it's massive more amount of information compared to the Sales Made Simple Academy, right? We look at the next step, that is evergreen webinars. That is something that we built and that we run traffic to, so we can sell without being there. That is one thing, right? Sales between the launches, that is another thing that we work a lot with inside, to take people from content into consultations into close. Doing sales in direct message is one thing that we look at inside there. LinkedIn lead generation, right? How to build out LinkedIn, specifically LinkedIn. That is something that is kind of the next step, because a lot of people that come in start with Facebook, or they start with doing ordinary lead generation. But the next step is to build that really big personal brand and really target your audience and start making sales between the launches into your higher ticket offers, and at the same time doing sales in bulk into lower ticket offers. And that comes the next step. But the amount of basic information inside is the same. It's the same, because you can only build the foundation of a business in one way. Then you do add-ons. Some people leave our container because they want to go out and build sales funnels and run ads. We don't do that. Then they leave our container and they go into something else. It's the next level. Doesn't matter. It's add-ons. Web pages is add-ons. Sales funnels is add-ons, right? Sales between the launches is add-ons. If you look at people that are really, really successful doing a lot of low ticket sales like this, they just throw out story and they make a massive amount of sales. Look back 2 years what they actually did 2 years ago. Launching. That is how they start. And most continue to do them, but they look differently and they become bigger and they become bigger and bigger, right? And they become 250,000 launches, $1 million launches, right? So for example, so one of my that I'm a client together with, they made their last launch was $475,000 in 9 days. Exactly the same format that we use. They target another audience and have another offer. But that is how powerful launching is. And it's the absolute simplest way to continue get really, really big sales, a lot of clients at the same time. But somewhere along the way, you also want to make sales between. You want to have lower ticket, higher tickets, right? Take 1-to-1 maybe. But definitely have sales every single day, quick sales that gives you that extra cash flow, right? That is somewhere along the way, and that is the next tier that our clients go into. The reason why we don't launch into that offer is that in the beginning, I did that. I sold into that offer, but people that clicked and buy on that offer wasn't ready. So they didn't have an offer that was validated. So those kind of strategy that we taught inside didn't work. So they needed to go down and start over down here. That is when I decided to build the Sales Made Simple Academy, one lower tier. I didn't have that before. I had Get Clients Revolution up here. That was the only program I sold in my front end, in my launches. But what I noticed was that it didn't work. The clients weren't ready for that offer. People think they are ready, and then we're coming, yeah, but I don't have an offer. Oh, then we can't do sales between the launches because we need to start doing launches. We need to start sell the offer, right? So we needed to go down one step. So when their 6 month ended, it was a 6-month program back then, ended, they hadn't gotten so far. And I realized, oh my God, I don't meet the needs. So I created one more step. And that is the Sales Made Simple Academy. So if you don't have an offer that is already selling 6 figures, that is where you need to start, right? Because you need to go first to 6 figures before you can go to 7, right? I can see a lot of people that kind of sell, yeah, do you want to scale to 7 figures? And people say, yes. And they don't even have an idea what they want to do. Then the next step is to get clarity in what you want to do. That is the first, because you can't skip the foundation of a business, because what's going to happen is that it's going to crack and it's going to fall. And you're going to stop grow and you're going to think, what am I doing wrong? Well, you didn't go back to basic. All huge entrepreneurs go back to basic over and over and over. Over and over, they go back to basic. And they look, okay, we need to go back to the basic in our business and look that the foundation here is strong, still strong, because now I want to add this over here. Does my foundation support that? If not, they might need to start building something down here in order to grow, right? And that is how you want to think about when you think about your offer ladder. So an offer ladder for your clients, or for clients overall, or for your audience, always something free. And that is for our clients is our launches. We, of course, have different kinds. So we have webinars, and in the next deck, it's recurring webinars, or it's evergreen webinars where people come in like this. And we even have the 3-day and the 5-day that our clients run in the Get Clients Revolution. They run 3- and 5-day launches without being there, because they run on replays, right? And they have their team run them for them. So they actually have hired a team that run the entire launch for them. So it can look in a different kind of way, but it's free, something that you can push people to, right? And the next step you want to look at is that small sale that kind of gives people a little more and they move further along into your ecosystem. So you can start making upsells for them. I'm not talking about a 15 pages long sales funnels upsells. That is not what we do. I'm talking about getting people in as clients. Put those people that buy a $47 course into a Facebook group, for an example. Have them collected like this. And to them, you can run an invite-only webinar and sell the next step. That is what we do. We do massive amount of webinars, masterclasses, 3-day trainings that people don't see because they're only for invites only. And it's only for those clients that are on that level and for the people they invite, right? That is how we kind of tried and did all the trial and error during 2022. We did a massive amount of these invites only webinars with our clients that are in different small programs. Because I think we have 15 or something small programs. That is like courses, but we have them in Facebook groups. So they buy a course for 37, for an example. And it's a smaller course, and they enter a Facebook group. And inside we run trainings and sell the next step all the time. Right? So they actually they come from something free into this lower tier. And inside we run valuable workshop and masterclasses, all planned. It's not like weekly live or something like that. It's planned out. And usually it's one per month. And then we sell the Sales Made Simple Academy. We sell the next step. And if they don't buy that, we do a downsell into a ticket that is in between. And right now, the Sales Made Simple Academy is $1,500. After the summer, because we're going to not open the cart until October, after the summer, the Sales Made Simple Academy is going to be $2,500. So it's an opportunity to join now. I'm going to say that, okay? So it's going to be $2,500, and there will be a middle part. So that is how we are built. A free, low ticket, lower medium. And for each of these steps, we sell the next step with webinars. Sometimes we run a 3-day workshop, but 99.9%, we sell them with webinars. And it's not a live webinar. It's recorded. It's a recorded webinar that we stream into that group. And we sell the next step. And the people that join the next step, they leave that group, right, and go into another group. And there is another sale that is up to the next level, right? Which means that they stay clients for a very long time. Why? Because I give people result. And that is something you cannot forget when you build out offers. It's not only about you selling. It's about actually give people a result and show up. Because if I wouldn't have showed up in these groups, being there, talk to them, do a live trainings, having fun, share things with them, invite them to things, showing up with all the energy that I have, they're not going to buy the next step. Why would they? Sometimes I have bought a program for $3,000, and there was supposed to be a Q&A session, and the coach didn't even show up. Will I ever buy from that person again? No. Will I ever refer that person to anyone? No, of course I won't. Which means the first thing you need before you start crafting more offers, make sure you get the result for the clients that are in the offer that you have. Right? Because they're not going to buy something else for you if they didn't get any kind of result at all. And then, of course, it's up to them doing the work. I mean, I have had clients that haven't done anything. They cannot accept that, or they cannot understand that they are not going to be able to get the result. Right? If I teach you a strategy, the webinar strategy, and you don't do that, yeah, it's not going to be a result, obviously. But what I mean is that you give people the result if they do what you actually tell them to do, right? People buy because you have given them the result. Some clients understand that, okay, I didn't get result because I didn't do this. I have a client or a business partner now that we talked about this. This is some time ago. She's actually in this group, and we have a project now together, an amazing project that I'm going to invite you to check out when we launch it. But it's a really fun project. And she was a client of mine some years ago, and she said to me, "Yeah, but I didn't get a result, but I didn't do anything." But I know if I would have done what you actually told me to do, I would have had the result that I wanted. But she didn't, right? But she's aware of it because she works as a CEO, so she understands that, right? Your clients needs to understand that as well, and that is your job to make them understand that. No one is getting a result if you don't do the work. There is no such thing as a something fall from the sky just because you buy a program. You need to actually honor that program and do the work that is inside the program to get the result. I hope everyone understands that. But you as a coach need to build a program that gives people results. In order to have a really effective offer ladder, people need to get the result in your program. That is how you build the next step. That is why I say to you, don't start by having multiple offers. Start with one, make sure that people start getting a result so that you actually get social proof, right, and testimonials. And then you see, how can I move either below or above, upsell them, or taking people down below and into that offer like this, right? So that is how you want to think. When you are starting getting results for your clients in the offer they are, how can it look like? So I'm going to share how our kind of looks like, how it looks now after 3.5 years. So we have different kind of free things. So we have some free mini courses. We have one free webinar course. We have one lead generation course that is free. We have one guide that those are freebies. Okay, those are totally freebies that we can just send out. Okay. And which means that people enter them. It's like a masterclass. And then we have the call to sold that is a 3-day kind of, what do you want to call it, workshop, okay, 3-day event. We have the sell with webinars that is a recorded free course. We have the lead generation that is also a recorded free course. The call to sold we usually run live, okay. And then we are going to have one that is about mindset. And that is what I talked about just a moment ago, that I think is going to be crucial for a lot of people. So that is going to come now after the summer as well, which means we actually have 5 free entry levels for people that target different kind of thing. Lead generation specifically, the sales strategy, the 3-day and 5-day formats take people from cold to sold specifically, the webinar specifically, right? And also now the mindset to go from 0 to 6 figures with doing mindset shifts around sales to start mastering sales. That is our new, that is going to come, right? Which means those are free. So people enter those like this somewhere, right? And inside all of these that are runs almost on recurring, we sell lower ticket or medium tickets. They sell different kind of offers. So in the sales, let's say in the cold to sold, okay, we sell the 100K launch formula. It's a lower end of the medium ticket. Most of people buy that. We have tried this a lot. So we have noticed that people come in the cold to sold are more likely to buy that than that. So we sell this. So we offer them that in the front end. So they get into that. When they have gone through that, they are going to notice that, oh, this launch formula, my offer is not, I need help with my offer. I also need help with my marketing. I also need help with clarity. Oh, I need to go into the Sales Made Simple Academy. So they move up into that because they feel like, yeah, I need more. Some people have all that already on offer that sells, clarity in what they do. They are already good at sales. They just need the strategy, right? Some of these take that strategy, skip the next step and go right into Get Clients Revolution and learn how to do sales between the launches as well. So you need to have kind of a view in front of you where you can see how people can move between this, right? But they all need to be result driven. Your entire business needs to be result driven. It's not about you here, even if this can make you earn a lot of money. It's not about you. It's about the people that are here to serve, your clients. It's about them. That is why you don't want to start by this. But when you start getting results for clients, you can ask yourself, you can interview clients. If you would have wanted something more now, what would that have been? If people say, oh my God, I would love to kind of be able to just have your expertise every week. Boom, a support membership might be something you want to launch for your clients. We have that, it still actually runs. We have some clients inside it, like an inner circle. So people that have exited programs that didn't want to go into the next level, they just wanted to keep on going. We actually sold a membership to them so they could stay just accessing the Q&A sessions every week as long as they wanted. Now it looks a little bit different, but that is how we did it. And it worked really well, really well. And most of them didn't even join any kind of group. They just paid every month. So they could, if they wanted, come and ask a question in a live Q&A session. Right? That might be something. Your clients might say, oh, I wish I had this, or this is my next step, or yeah, this didn't work out in the program because I felt that I was lacking this. There you have your ideas for different kind of offers. So this is why it's so crucial to meet the needs. Don't just craft together a new offer thinking, oh, this is what they want. Ask them. You have the clients, ask them. What do you want? I mean, I didn't sell my standalone formulas before. I only had programs. But I got so many questions from people asking, yeah, but I mean, I have my offer and I already have a coach and I already do my marketing this way. Can't I just get my hands on your strategy? And I didn't have that before. So I said, no, it's only for my clients. And I said, I'm stupid. Why wouldn't I? So that is when I started to lift out. And it started by lifting out the 3-day formula, because that is one of the simplest launches, because it's not too long, it's not too short. Okay, it's kind of a really good launch to start with if you have a medium ticket offer, not for maybe for higher ticket, but a medium ticket. And most of my clients did that, have a round medium ticket up maybe below at least $5,000. And so I lifted it out from my program like this, boom, and I put it up like a course, and I just sold the course. And we have made a lot of money on those courses. And most of those people actually come back and enter something else. And they usually buys our VIP tickets for our live events. So we have live events all the time where we kind of run programs live, right? And then I sell the spots for those programs. And it's like a program. It's just that we run it live and they get access to the recording. It's like a program, but we do it live. And they will always buy tickets for those. Some goes in, notice that, oh my God, I love your strategy. I love the way you teach. I am going to leave my coach over here and I'm going to come into your. And they enter one of my programs. Some goes into one-to-one. They say like, oh my God, I just need help for 2 months. Put this together, but I don't need all the other stuff. So I want this one-to-one for 2 months, right? So you see how you can kind of listen what they actually say to you, but it all starts with having clients. So start with one offer, one message, and one launch. Because I told you how you need to build out your Sophia. That Sophia is not a type of person. That Sophia is one person. The person that buys the first entry level is in a specific state of mind, a specific area in her life, right? She is here. And when she have gone through that entry level program, she might be here. It's not the same dream client. The ones that come that already have an offer that sells, they're working one-to-one, they have all that, they just want the launch strategy. It's not the same person as the person over here that needs to craft together an offer, get clear in their niche, understand their dream client, doing market research. It's not the same dream client. It's not two Sophias. It's a Sophia and a Frida. But unfortunately, not everyone understands that. You actually have multiple dream clients. It's the same type of person, service-based entrepreneurs that wants to scale, right? But it's two dream clients. And you can't start with multiple because you are going to get diluted. They are not going to get it, and you are not going to be able to grow at all. Which means start 1-1-1 until you hit 6 figures. Start getting clients, start making money, start doing interviews, make sure clients exit programs, and ask them, if you had got your hands on something, what would you like it to be? What would be the best next step for you? Either you have the skill set or you don't, right? And in the beginning, so when we built out Get Clients Revolution, after we had the Get Clients Revolution, but I wasn't teaching Evergreen inside. And then we built out Sales Made Simple Academy, which was the entry level before this, and we added Evergreen. I can say that I'm really crappy at building landing pages, the tech part, the copywriting. It's just me. I'm really techie savvy with the tech, but not put it together so it looks nice. You know, it looks awful. It's like, I mean, I love short pages, so I would love if it just say like, learn how to do webinars, boom, and join here. That is the pages I sign up for. I never ever read a page. So I have a struggle creating those. Right? So that is why those clients get templates that I didn't design. I didn't design them. I have taken in someone that did design it. Right? So they got 2 templates so they can just copy and paste it inside their funnel builder, whatever they use to have that page registered for the webinar, right? So if you don't have the skill set for whatever they need or want, you need to ask yourself either how can you get the skill set? You might need to learn, right? Or can you hire someone? Or can you buy this service from someone else? And I have a lot of clients that are ready to scale with the teams, or the next level, they are ready to go really into aiming to build out a core, more of a business with multiple teams, multiple hire people, stuff like that. Not my expertise. I'm not going to even go on down that road because it's absolutely not something I want to work on. I refer them to someone else. I have clients that want to build sales funnels, right? Long funnels and do a massive amount of upsells and stuff like that. I don't do that. I don't know how. I'm not the expert. That is, I'm limited there. So I refer them to someone else, right? And that is what you're going to experience. Some things is just not something you want to do either. So you can come and refer them. But there will be things where you can meet the need, both above that offer and below that offer. And that is how you make clients stay for a very long time, is to actually speak to them, ask them, present something, see if they say yes, right? Sell them a one-to-one. Don't be afraid to sell, right? Don't be afraid to sell. They already know the value that you bring, right? They already know that you are there. I mean, I run 2 Q&A sessions on 2 different time zones. But when we hit like summer, Christmas, stuff like that, you can see that one area of the world zoom out because they're on vacation. So sometimes there's no people there. Do I care? No, I am there. So if someone joins 30 minutes into that call, I am there. I am there showing up. I would never, ever skip it, right? And my clients know that. They know that I'm there. They know I answer, right? They know if they are a one-to-one clients and they send me a text in WhatsApp, I answer if I'm not asleep, but they know what time zone I am on, right? I answer right away. I don't wait 2 days and then kind of, I don't want to answer. How boring. No. I answer right away, right? They know I'm there. And they know that I do everything that I can possibly do in order to get them the result. Then it's all up to them to actually do it. I don't have a magic. No one has a magic thing for that. People actually need to do stuff, right? And your clients as well. But that is how you kind of want to think, right? And if you're in the position that you already have an offer that sells, and you already feel like, yeah, I have everything, but I just want the launch strategy. On Wednesday, we open cart because then we close. Salesman Simple Academy is closed. It's closed until October. So if you want in, it's now. And then it's a gap until October. And the price is going to be 2,500 for that entry level. Okay. Because we are not opening cart during now 3 months. Okay. July, August, September, cart closed. Cart closed for Salesman Simple Academy. So if you want to join, you join now, because then it's going to be 1,000 more to join the academy. Okay. But on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have the cart open for our specific strategy. So then you can get your hands on SalesMade, the 5-figure webinar, the webinar strategy specifically, how we do webinars. We have the 3-day and we have the 5-day format, the one that you are in now that runs over multiple 5 days. And then you have days of selling that we call them. It's the entire strategy. On Wednesday, I'm going to run a live session where I will talk about the different options. Okay. But if you are interested in one of those, send me a DM and I can tell you how it actually looks, and you can get your hands on it right away. Okay. But those are if you already have an offer, right? If you already are clear in who your dream client are, you have a message, you know what you're going to do. It's just that you want to sell it one-to-many with a 3-day workshop, 5-day workshop, or a webinar. Okay. So it's because that is all that is inside. And of course, there is always how to do the lead generation for that specific event. It's not about building your entire audience and grow that and being able to have that treat that you can pick lead generation like fruit from. It's specific to do invitation for an event, to get 300 people for a workshop, 100 people for a 3-day workshop, and 50 people for a webinar, specifically day by day. That you get. But there is nothing inside that is going to help you craft together an offer, for an example, or write down your dream client avatar. So that is the Salesman Simple Academy. But if you are interested in any of those, just send me a text, and you can actually enter them with the early bird that is going to be on Wednesday already now and start working. So you can actually just go and jump right in. So send me a text. But if you feel like, yeah, I need to get clear in what am I going to do? Who am I for here? I want to position myself on the market as an expert. I want to have that help with getting that marketing, that message out. I need to write down my dream client. I need to create that offer, do the market research, do the trailblazing. So actually have an offer that sells, have the price set right for that offer, craft together the launch in itself, the event that is going to sell this one-to-many, do the lead generation for that event, mastering sales, both live, but also in sales calls. We teach both because you might want to do both or you pick one, doesn't matter. you feel like that you are lacking in that area, and grow an audience of raving fans, an audience that makes sense, not only an audience, we don't care about that. We want to have an audience that makes sense. Sales Made Simple Academy is open until Tuesday midnight. Now is the time to enroll. If you pay in full, 1,500, you get a one-to-one call with me, right? And that we're going to use after the clarification module somewhere. Doesn't matter when, but not before, okay? Not before. I'm going to say to you, wait, because it's going to be super, super clear after that module. And then you might want to feel, oh, I'm going to save that call. Oh my God, I got so much clarity without speaking to her. So I'm going to save that call until I'm in my launch and I need some help with something, okay? So that call you can use anytime during the rest of this year. So it's a massive opportunity to get inside now for 1,500 pay in full, 550 on a 3-month payment plan. And on the 3-month payment plan, you still have the June bonuses, which is, of course, you get access to us the end of the year. I know that we are in middle of June, so you're going to get June, those weeks as a bonus, because we have July coming up and a lot of people want to have a little break and stuff like that. If you have the rest of the year, be able to have our access rest of the year, you get the client spotlight. The client spotlight is an interview that is about you, not me. So I interview you about your upcoming launch, and you can invite the entire audience to your launch. We stream this for an audience that is about 1 million people, okay? You can reach an audience of over 1 million people. That is our audience that we target with these live videos, or we record it, so you don't need to be live. And then you invite all the people that listen, you invite them to your upcoming launch, okay? And we call that the client spotlight. And so that you get access to as well. And doesn't matter if you enroll on the payment plan, you still have those, right? We run 2 weekly Q&A sessions, so it doesn't matter what time zone you are on. One of them will be during daytime. So you don't need to worry that it's the middle of the night for you, okay? It is daytime, and doesn't matter what, it doesn't matter what day, what time zone. And then we have the monthly workshop, and that start. We don't have anyone now in July. We have a pause of the monthly workshop in July because of vacation for a lot of people. So the next one is in August. We are going to have one that I can promise you is going to be about TikTok. We have had a lot of people ask about TikTok, how to grow an audience on TikTok and use TikTok. I am not the expert at all. So we're going to run with some other person that can help with that. So that is one of the topics that we're going to run one of the workshops on. It might not be the August one, but we're going to run one workshop. Those workshops are always on topics that comes as questions from my clients. Oh, I would love to learn this. We had one workshop that was about how to write a post with invitation to work with me, that I encourage, that my clients in Get Clients Revolution learn how to write, and they post a minimum once per month to invite people into their really high ticket offers with a post, and a really powerful post. So we run a training for all our clients how to write that post, and it was really fun, and people wrote their posts and used them. So that could be different kind of topics. You get access to them all. But now is the time, because we don't open until October, because we have other offers that we are going to taking clients on. So that is going to be closed. We are just going to open the Sales Made Simple Academy 4 times every year from now on. And that is because we have seen that have worked the best for that client, for those clients that come, because it takes some time and to kind of get clear and get run over and over again, which means we have seen better results from the group where people came in every 3rd month instead of every month, because they enter the same group. They are on different levels, so they learn from each other. And what we have noticed is that the group that we started, that we let people in every third month, the people that were already in got better results, because we didn't kind of start over all the time with content that they heard the month before, which meant they accelerated faster. So that is why we are doing that. So it's actually closed. You can't enroll in Sales Made Simple Academy. So thank you so much for this bonus session. Tomorrow, we host a Q&A session. So I'm going to share the Zoom link inside of the Facebook group, because it's only open for people in my Facebook group, all the people that registered to this workshop. Okay. And you enter on the Zoom link if you want to ask your questions live like this, or type it in the comment section. I will have Facebook open, so you can ask questions in the Facebook comment section as well. But there is always a delay, so you have that in mind. But if you want to ask your questions live like this, boom, join up on the Q&A, the Zoom link, and join the Zoom call. Okay. So thank you so much, and click on the link and come and join us inside Sales Made Simple Academy. And we kick off on Monday. So the early birds have already started. So you going to start Monday, and then we have our first call together. So that happens Monday. And make sure that if you're interested in access only the strategies that we use, the launch strategy, send me a DM. We open card for those on Wednesday. So thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye.